Not good. Look like a flying nun in these glasses. So I hate to get in the weeds of this whole Coldplay gate, but I can't help myself. But you know, there's just not been much good news lately. Not that this is good news. I'm not celebrating in anybody's terribleness, but I just have so many thoughts about. Wait, hold on. Can I show video? Why? Uh-oh. Oh no. I just hit the video button. I was like, I can show a video. No, I can't. Hold on, let me look at something. Green screen. Can you show a video when you're on the green screen? Oh no, you can just show a picture. So that right there, that's Andy Byron, and that's the girlfriend. And I'm totally talking about this because I have no life. A statement came out, and the statement is not true. I know you're sad for the kids. It's terrible. I didn't share it today. I wanted to share it, but I was like, that's so tacky. Like I always think when I get to heaven, I don't want God to be like, I have a list of things right here, and you were very naughty for sharing this. Now, he'll be like, this is good. This is not good. What happened? There were a lot of us on a different feed on YouTube. Really? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Did you see his response? So I'm just going to go ahead and blow your mind. Julie, that response is AI. There was no statement. No statement. No statement. None. All pretend. There's an echo. Now you can't see that. People's brains are, let's see what the hell's happening around here. What is going on? People are dying. I don't think anybody's dying. I have no scheduled live streams. I can hear you, no echo for me. Oh, well, see there. I just came on, I was late. I just started. Settle down, people. Settle down. Everybody's okay. Go out and come back, good. So Andy Byron is the CEO of a company called Astronomer. And last night, his statement was AI. It actually happened, but the statement was pretend. Can you start at the beginning? Okay. I'm going to start at the beginning. Hello? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Yay, I have a new member. Settle down, people. Let me get some water. Everybody settle down. I'm glad to know that I can write a whole book and people aren't this excited to talk about it. This is going to become Tales Tonight. Not like you need to become a paid member. This is how fun it is all the time. Tales Tonight. Instead of entertainment tonight, we have Tales Tonight. Tales Tonight. Oh, well, people left. Where'd they go? I closed the cabinet. No, I'm not. All right, are you ready? So we have Andy Byron. He's the CEO of a company that you have never heard of. Until today, now you've heard. Because people do not like, people are sad. They're like, this is all, everything. So before I begin, there was a statement issued by Andy Byron. It is not a real statement. It's pretend. It's pretend, not real. And I thought it might be pretend because of the last sentence. But you have a guy named Andy Byron. Andy Byron yesterday said, hey, let's go to a Coldplay concert. It'll be fun. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, I don't know. It's not going to be good. I mean, the internet is mopping the floor with this. Like, this is the best thing. So, Andy Byron goes to Coldplay. We're calling this Coldplay Gate. Alyssa Stoddard is the senior director of people at the Astronomer. So she's basically the head of HR. Me don't know how to get this. She's on LinkedIn, and then she joined a team led by a woman named Kristen Cabot. So Kristen Cabot promoted Alyssa Stoddard to vice president of people. Kristen Cabot was the woman in the little the video montage that's going like this. That's Kristen Cabot. Okay, I don't know if you've seen the video. I'm gonna let you watch the video just because I think you need to see it, okay? Hang on just a minute. Where is the video? Okay, please look how funny this is. Marked safe from being at a Coldplay concert with someone other than my wife today. I don't know why that, I have a sick sense of humor. Okay, here it is. Okay, you ready? Okay, hang on. Okay, play. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
That one right there.
I'm not quite sure.
Just having a wonderful, wonderful time. So, I'm sorry. Newsweek shares the story. And Newsweek says, this is a quote in the Newsweek story. It's unclear whether Byron's wife also attended the concert. Is that actually like a real question? It's unclear whether Byron's wife also attended the concert? I'll take a stab and say no. She wasn't there. Let's go to a Coldplay concert. It'll be fun. What's the worst thing that could happen? Not good. Somebody said on the internet, maybe the cameraman should look for the Epstein list. Somebody else said, looks like he just completed a successful Heimlich maneuver, thus saving her life. He's a hero. Another person said, I don't understand why anyone would do this. Why on earth would you go to a Coldplay concert? I didn't even know Chris Martin was in a band. Wasn't he married to Gwyneth Paltrow? So today, they're like, he's come out with a statement. And his wife is done with him. I will say that, Andy Byron's wife. Her Facebook page, her last name was Byron. Not anymore. Now it's Kerrigan. She just took the Byron right off of it. Tom Lanigan says, I'm insecure because of braces. Thank you, Tom. Goodbye, Tom. Tom, some people get braces not because they're insecure, but because they have a bad bite, which causes cracked teeth. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Just like some people might get a boob job after they've had a double mastectomy. Why am I talking to 5-year-olds who are in their parents' basement talking? Okay, so there's the statement that came out. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, did you see this statement? He came up with this statement. So I read the statement. I'm going to read it to you. And I was like, wow, he made a statement. Here's the statement right here. I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better for me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and figure out the next steps, personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a very private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Okay. I was like, that is weird. That is a line from a Coldplay song. So no, he is not blaming Coldplay. That statement is false, not a statement that he made. But can we just talk about for a minute, if you're going to have an affair, and I don't really get affairs. Somebody can say, well, you never, I'd never. I'm never having an affair. The same way I am never going to knowingly snort cocaine. I mean, I have a few things that are not happening. They're not going to happen. And because in my mind, if you want to have an affair, then just get divorced and move on about your business. So the woman that he is having Kristen Cabot, she's been divorced since 2022. Which I do, at least she's divorced. But this is not going to be a very popular comment. I blame women more than men. I know, go crazy. All the feminists out there are going to get me. But women rule the world, and it's for a reason. Men are here and women are here. It doesn't shock me that a man did this, but women should never do this to another woman. That's the part that gets me, right? Like, this woman knew he's married and has a family. That to me is worse than what he did to his wife. I know you think that's crazy. Maybe not worse, but I find them very equal. As a woman, I am your friend. If you were my friend as a woman, I would never, ever betray you. And I hope my husband doesn't betray me, because Coldplay Gate would be like, anyway, divorce me, leave me, whatever, but don't embarrass me. Just be like, goodbye, I'm done. Anyway. That's right, Phyllis. Women should support each other. I feel really strongly about that. So this woman wrecks this dude's marriage. And I'm sure he's like, I love you, and I'm going to leave my wife, and blah, 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 let's go to Coldplay. She should be like, no, I am divorced, and you were married, and you are the spawn of Satan, and I'm not getting involved with you. Because if you cheat on your wife with me, you're just going to cheat on me with somebody else. That's what happens. I'm not a marriage expert. I just play one on TV. So anyway, they go to this concert and they're hugging and they've got their arms wrapped around each other. If Thomas had his arms wrapped around me like that, you really would need to think, like, I think he's just given her the Heimlich. But if they had just been like, oh, hi, wave, but they were like this, and he ninja'd. Was that fast enough? And she went like this and turned. There's something to looking very guilty, you know? How you get them is how you lose them. Ooh, that's so clever. It's cowardice. I don't know what it is. Coldplay gate. So Taylor Jones of Astronomer, the Men's Journal said, "Is this a real statement?" And they did reply to that, and they were like, "This is not a real statement." I mean, can you imagine what happened at the Astronomer office today? What's going to happen in there tomorrow? Do you remember when this was happening at the with Amy Robach, who cheated on Billy Campbell from Melrose Place, also known as Andrew Shue, who I talked to on the phone in person several summers ago, for the record. She and TJ something something, and now I think the exes have gotten together. I don't know. They just thought like, oh, we'll just continue on, being on television. What were they on? Today Show? Goodbye. They all gone. I didn't even know there was such thing as a kiss cam. I know, right, Phyllis? If they hadn't acted guilty, they would have gotten away with it. But when you ninja, like if right now, if somebody came in here and I was like, hi, you'd be like, well, what are you doing? Right? You're like, oh, what's up? I'm good. Anyway, so it's not a real statement. He has not made a comment. I'm not sure what he did today. Like, did he go home today? Did she lock the doors on him? The boss will be taking some personal time. And the head of HR will be taking some personal time. And let's talk about the other person. Naughty old Alyssa Stoddard. Have y'all seen the movie Sin of a Woman? When he's like, the end of the movie, Al Pacino is like, so-and-so, you suck and you suck. And he was like, hey, and Alyssa Stoddard, you can go to hell too. Alyssa Stoddard was with her bosses having an affair at a Coldplay concert. Did she think, what is my role in this? I'm just going to sit here and be like, la, 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 la. I mean, hello. That's gross. I don't support other people's affairs either. I'm not going to have one. But if you are my friend or I work with you, I'm not going anywhere with you while you have an affair. The cameraman really did well. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that Alyssa Stoddard, you suck too. Kristen Cabot, Alyssa Stoddard, and Andy. Yeah, she got promoted. Probably because she's like giving up a bedroom or something. Who knows? But lots of love to his wife. That's all I got. If you like YouTube, like this video if you're watching it. If you don't like this video, please subscribe to YouTube because you might start liking me later. And you need to, if you have not subscribed, I'm like 50 away from 14,000. I mean, me growing on YouTube, you get a plaque if you get to 100,000. At this rate, I will be like 76 when I get to 100,000. I don't know what else I can do. You people do not want me to like start dancing on poles. It would be terrifying. Terrifying. And we have morning coffee chat. So if you you know, want to spend $5 a month. I know it's a lot of money. It's like half a coffee at Starbucks. We have coffee chats in the morning and we talk and solve problems and pick topics. It's a delightful experience. True story. I mean, where are these people and where do they come from? Why are they so terrible? Why are you being so terrible? It's a sickness. It's a sickness that these hackers get into the YouTube. Anyway, there's no coffee chat tomorrow because tomorrow I am driving 872 hours to pick up my 11-year-old with autism from camp with our service dog. And that is going to be fun. Why must you be so sarcastic? It's a sickness. It's a sickness. You think it was a setup by the cameraman? No, it wasn't a setup. Are you adding a join button? Do I have a join button? If you want the ability to become a member, just comment me and I'll reply with the comment. I'll try to reply. Sarcasm is a sign of intelligence. That is the nicest thing I've ever heard. Anyway, carry on, women. Coldplay Gate 2025.